Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Have a good day, students. So in the first video lectures, we have seen that interpolation formulas for equal intervals. The two types of formulas we have seen, Newton's forward interpolation and Newton's backward interpolation formulas. So now in this video lecture, we are going to see for unequal intervals, that's called Lagrange's interpolation formula. So for unequal interval, we have that Lagrange's interpolation formula. So where I can use that Lagrange's interpolation formula, I can use for both equal and unequal intervals, but especially we are using this Lagrange's interpolation formula for that unequal intervals. So now what is the data given for y is equal to f of x, x, y, the datas are x0, y0, x1, y1, x2, y2, like this till xn, yn, which is given, that is what, n plus 1 pair of datas. Now what is my formula? That is Lagrange's interpolation formula. Y is equal to f of x, that's equal to x minus x1. So the first term, I'm not writing that x0. So I am writing from x1, x2, x3 until xn. So what is my numerator of the first term? X minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3 till x minus xn. So what is missed here? x0. So that x0 is taken in the denominator. So each value is subtracted from this x0. So x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3, so on, x0 minus xn. Then the corresponding entry, that is y value, is written, that is equal to y0 plus the second term. So in second term, I have to miss the second term of x, that is what, x1. So miss that x1, x minus x0, x minus x2. I am not writing x1, so note down, x minus x0, x minus x2. Then x minus x3, x minus xn, and the denominator is what is not taken, that has to be taken in the denominator, that is x1. So x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3 till x1 minus xn. The corresponding entry is what, y1. Then in the third term, I should not take x2. So I have to write x minus x0, x minus x1, then I have to skip x2, then write x minus x3 till x minus xn. So what is not taken, that has to be taken in the denominator, that is x2 minus x0, x2 minus x1 till x2 minus xn into y2. Like this I can write the terms of that formula, Lagrange's interpolation formula. Now let us see the problem. So the first question is what? Using Lagrange's interpolation formula, find y of 10 from the following table or data. Now look at the x values. The x values are 5, 6, 9, 11. And is it given in equal interval? No. You see the difference? 5 and 6, the difference is 1. 6 and 9, the difference is 3. 9 and 3, the difference is what? 2. So it is not given in that equal interval. So that x values are unequal intervals. So definitely I should use that Lagrange's interpolation formula. So whenever the question is given, first you have to check what about my x values, whether it is given in equal interval or unequal interval. If it is given in equal interval, I may use Newton's forward or backward. It depends what the question is given for x. And if it is given for x values which is given in unequal interval, I may use this Lagrange's interpolation formula. Now the datas are unequal interval, so I may use that Lagrange's interpolation. So the formula is written. So look at how many datas are have. You have x0, x1, x2, x3. So that is why I stopped up to x3. So x minus x1, I am not taking x0 in the first term. X minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3 divided by what is not taken in the numerator, that is taken in the denominator. That is x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3 into y0. Similarly, in the second term, x1 is not considered. So we have taken the differences x minus x0, x minus x2, x minus x3. So what is not taken? x1, that is considered in this denominator place, x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3. Then the corresponding y values is written. Similarly, I can write all the remaining terms till that y3. So this is what my interpolation formula. Then I want to find out what is the value of y at x is equal to 10. So in the place of x, I substituted x is equal to 10 and the remaining values are written. This is x1, x2, x3 and x0 is written as 5. So x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3 into that corresponding entry, that is what y0. Similarly, the second term, third term and the fourth term have been written. Then when I simplify this, I will get the answer, it is 14.6667. So this is what the value of y at x is equal to 10. Then in the second problem, we are going to find the polynomial. That means there is no x value. So it is given generally find or fit the polynomial first and then you find what is y of x is equal to 1. So always you have to find the polynomial first when I have such question. So how I can find out the polynomial? So for that I want to see always the x values, whether these x values are given in equal interval or unequal interval. So look at that x values, that is minus 1, 0, 2, 3. So the differences are not same or not unique. So that is why these intervals are called unequal intervals of x. So we may use that Lagrange's interpolation formula. So x0 is minus 1, x1 is 0, x2 is 2, x3 is 3. So first formula is what? Y of x, that is equal to x minus x1, that is what? 0, x minus x2, 2, x minus x3, 3, divided by x0. What is x0? That is minus 1. So minus 1 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x3 into the corresponding entry, that is what? y0, that is minus 8. Similarly, the second term is written and third term also written. Then after simplifying this, I am getting a polynomial. It is a cubic polynomial. So 2x cube minus 6x square plus 3x plus 3. So this is what the polynomial. So I want to find out the polynomial first. After getting this polynomial, I have to take x is equal to 1 in this polynomial. Then only I can find out what is y of 1. So after getting this f of x, that is y of x, you put x is equal to 1 in that result, then I will get y of 1 is equal to 2. So in this video lectures, we have seen what is that interpolation. In interpolation, there are two type of interpolation you have, that's for equal interval and for unequal interval. For equal interval, we have studied two types of formulas, that is one is forward interpolation formula and backward interpolation. For unequal interval, we have studied that Lagrange's interpolation formula. Thank you.